Hello everyone, and welcome to another channel update. I want to discuss three main things in this video, so let's not waste any time and get right into it all. First, I want to discuss the Jump Force video, which still continues to see support almost 2 months after its release. It is now my most popular video, and I just want to thank everyone who watched it and subscribed from it. I'm so glad that the RatedEm community has grown to the size it is now, and most of it can be attributed to that video. I'm extremely thankful for the support it's gotten, and at the time of writing this, it just surpassed, I believe, 300,000 views, which is just insane. I don't know if I'll ever make a video that will reach that level of success again, and I can't express how blown away I am from the support. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. The second thing I want to address is the Cyberpunk review. If you're new here, the Cyberpunk review is a video I've been promising since the beginning of this year, and if you're invested at all in gaming news, you'll know that DLC just dropped for the game. A little while ago, I announced on Right's livestream that I unfortunately will have to cancel that video. Also, I'm announcing it here on stream. I will not... I have canceled the Cyberpunk review. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. There's a few reasons for this. The first being that the video has been written and even voiced over already, and in the script I discussed the way the skill tree works in the original 1.0 version of the game. The newest update for Cyberpunk, the 2.0 update, has completely overhauled the leveling system and skill tree, while also adding a bunch of new gameplay elements, so essentially the game I discussed in that video doesn't really exist anymore. The second reason being that the video wasn't really much of a review, but more of a love letter to my favorite game of all time. It was pretty much 14 minutes of me praising the game, and with it being a product of passion, I wanted to get it perfect, and I wouldn't settle for any less. In order for me to get the video exactly how I wanted it to be, I would pretty much have to replay the entire game and do most of the side quest lines over again to get all the footage that I wanted. If you don't know, it takes 24 hours just to finish the main story of the game. To do a handful of other side quests would only add extra time into the production of the video, and it was just simply too ambitious of a project for me to get out. If you're wondering why I didn't get it finished earlier this year, I actually entered an extremely rough mental health patch from about April to July of this year, so doing YouTube was not something I had time to put a whole lot of focus into. Hence why I only put out a total of 4 videos across the summer. It came down to the decision of me getting myself in a better place mentally, or finishing a video that I know people would just rag on because I guess it's cool to hate on Cyberpunk. As someone who's never prioritized themselves all their life, this is the one time where I was going to change that. Will I do a new version that includes my thoughts on the updated gameplay and DLC? Probably not, because the amount of time it would take to record everything, as I mentioned earlier, is just way too long. This is me finally putting the nail in the coffin for this video. Finally, however, I want to discuss something super exciting for the channel, and that's channel memberships. I've opened channel memberships for the RatedEm channel, where for $5 a month, you'll get shoutouts at the start of every video, as long as you're a member, and you'll get some goofy little emotes to use in live chats, as well as a badge to indicate you're a member. I want to stress this as much as I can. This is optional. I intentionally left out a lot of exclusive perks that a lot of other channels usually have with their memberships, and I did that to reinforce the idea of it just being another way to support the channel. If I'm being 100% honest, I just put channel memberships on so you guys could use some custom emotes and live streams. If you want to become a channel member, I'm extremely thankful, but if you don't want to, or you can't really shell out the monthly $5, that's perfectly okay, and I completely understand. I'm not some weirdo who will think you're an inferior fan just because you can't use my MS Paint's emotes and live streams. I wouldn't feel right if I started paywalling RatedEm episodes or had exclusive live streams. If I could, I'd make the emotes free, and that's initially what I wanted to do, but I learned the only way to add custom emotes is to charge for them. So become a channel member if you'd like, but if not, don't worry. That's all I really have to discuss in this update, and again, thank you for all the support over the past little while. I'm excited to continue to bring new and interesting content to all of you.